Hi guys, thank you for joining me. Today I have a dance tutorial for BTBT, so let's go. Please keep in mind that this video is mirrored, so this is the right and this is the left. And don't forget to stretch. We will begin with the first part, which is the pre-chorus, and I will be explaining the steps for you, but if you want to practice with music with me, then go to the description box and click the link there. This is the first step, and in order to do it, we have to take both our hands and place them in our chest. They're gonna slightly come down, and we should be facing the right. We will be stepping back with our left leg, and we are gonna do a small wave that will start in our chest and will end in our hips. I usually help myself with the head, so I start the wave on the head really. And it goes like 1, 2, and 3. That's the next step. Now we are going to take our left leg and we are going to close it while we put all of our weight on our right hip, and we should bend our knee really slightly, like that. We are going to take both of our hands and we are going to place them in front of our mouth as if we were shouting at someone. And we're gonna do the movement of opening and closing them, but just from our wrists. So the only thing that's moving is our wrists. While we do the motion of opening and closing our hands, we should be moving our hips from side to side, starting from the left. I help myself with bending my knees, and I do a sort of U movement, if you can see. So it should look like that. This step should be done while turning to the left, and we move our hips while taking tiny steps. We should end with our body towards the right, our right leg stretched in front of us, our right arm behind our back like that, and we should look at the camera like that. For the next 2 counts, we are going to take our left arm and we are going to punch the air above our head while we hit with our hip. So it's like hitting the air makes the motion of moving our hip. Now with counts, it should go like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. So both hits go in 8 and 1. So what comes next? Right, we are gonna take both our hands and we're gonna clasp them behind our back in that position. That's how it should look. And we're gonna bend our torso to the front while we also bend our left knee. And we clasp our hands behind our back. We're gonna push ourselves upwards with our head. Once we've come up, we are gonna stand at the ball of our left foot. We're gonna free our hands and bend our back. And our hands are gonna do a circle like that. With counts, it goes like 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On 8, we're gonna turn to the right while our hands come down. We're gonna take the energy to turn from the ball of our left foot, and then we'll take a small jump so that we can open up both our legs like that. What should we do with both our arms? Well, they're gonna come down while we turn. They're gonna cross in front of us when we make the small jump, and they're gonna open up when we open our legs like that. For the next step, we're gonna place our right hand on our right leg and our left hand on our left leg. Keep in mind that the movement starts in the shoulders. Simultaneously, we're gonna move our head in a sort of infinite movement or an 8. It's basically done to move our hair, so have fun with it. With counts 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. In 4, we're gonna take that position. Our left hand is gonna go behind our back, creating that kind of triangle shape, and our right hand is gonna stay like that. We'll be stepping forward while we push our chest like that outwards. It's dissociating it really. With each step, we'll be pushing our chest 2 times. Alright, let's take it back from 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And on 7, we're gonna start with the next step. We are gonna do this movement with the help of standing on the ball of our feet. We're gonna push our legs outwards 3 times. Meanwhile, our hands are gonna do this movement of right, left, and center. They're going to our chest. If we put it all together, it should look like this. Once we've reached this position, we're gonna put our right knee and our right hand on the floor, and now we'll do a body wave. After that, this is how we'll get up, and then we're gonna turn so that our back is facing the camera. Finally, we're gonna put all of our weight on our right hip, and we're gonna bend our left knee while our hands come up like that. And this is the end of part 1. Now we're gonna go from the top with counts, but if you want to practice with music, go and watch the video that's linked in the description box. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I'm gonna be teaching you the second part, which is the chorus, as you can see, and I'm very excited. Let's go! We'll begin by facing our right, and then we're gonna turn to the front and step with our left and our right. As we step with our left, our right shoulder is going to move. It's going to make a semicircle, and that's gonna push us forward. Then, as we step with our right, both our hands are gonna lift and they're gonna open very wide, as if we were opening a really big door. At the same time, our torso is gonna make a really tiny wave starting from the chest, but it's really tiny, barely noticeable. Then we'll jump with both our feet, and we're gonna reach this position. Our knees will be slightly bent, and our arms are gonna be positioned in sort of a fighting, defensive state, like that. Once again, we'll be using the ball of our feet to turn our legs to the side, like that. First to the right, then to the left, and then to the right again 3 times. We are turning our knee as well. It's like our feet are moving to face the side. This detail is very important. Notice how my torso moves alongside my legs. You should be doing that because it adds a lot of texture to the movement, and it looks really nice. At the same time, this is what our arms are gonna do. We're gonna start with our right arm, and it's gonna brush our hair. Then we're gonna lift our left arm from the elbow, and we're gonna repeat that exact same movement, but with our right arm, lifting it again from the elbow. So let's do that movement all together, okay? From there, we're gonna lift our right leg, once again helping ourselves with the ball of our feet. It's sort of like kicking the air. While our leg pushes upwards, our left arm is gonna do this semicircle movement, like that. When our hands finishes the circular motion, our right leg is gonna come down, and we're gonna step to the front with our left leg, and we're gonna drag it back. Then we're gonna repeat that with the other leg, and then again with the other one. We're gonna step and drag our feet 5 times, and in the 5th one, we're gonna drag it all the way back, and we're gonna bend our torso forward. While we step and drag our feet, our torso is gonna be moving. It's gonna be making a wave that starts in the chest and ends in the hips. Perfect! Now I'm gonna teach you the hands. You're gonna point with your right hand while you step with your left. Then you're gonna drag your left hand across your body. Then you're gonna do the circular motion, and then you'll pull the energy back to you like that. I'll show you from the front. Point, drag, circular, and pull towards you. Okay, so with counts, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Okay, I'm gonna teach you this step now. As I've mentioned before, you're gonna drag your feet all the way back in the last step and you're gonna create this diagonal line with your body. You're gonna bend your right knee as well and create that line. The next step is so much fun, so you're gonna change your attention towards the front and you're gonna lift your left knee and then your right knee, while the opposite hand hits the opposite knee. So if you lift the left knee, as you can see, you're gonna hit with your right hand and the other way around. After that, you're gonna take your left leg and you're gonna close and open it. Then with both your hands, you're gonna pull up like that with the help of your torso. Make sure that you move it so that you can make the movement bigger. So the next step is quite easy and fun to do. After pulling, you're gonna jump with your right foot while you lift your left leg in the air. It's really cute. And while you jump, you're gonna take both your hands and you're gonna open and close them in front of your chest. This is what the next step looks like, and in order to do it, you have to place your hands in that position. It's like you're pulling at something in the air. This step is done while jumping, so the position that you land in is really important. As you can see, I move my hips first towards the left and then towards the right. And not only do I put all of my weight on the side, but I also bend my knees to make it look better. Then we're gonna jump 2 times. The first jump is gonna be a normal jump, but the second one, we're gonna lift our left leg and we're gonna push our hands behind us like that. I will show you from the side how the hands should move. You can see I hit my hips as well. Once we land the jump, our left leg is gonna come behind our body and our right one is gonna be flexed. After that, we're gonna step out with our left leg and then we're gonna do a connection between our right shoulder and our right leg and we're gonna move them to the side at the same time. We're gonna continue the circular motion of our shoulder until it moves our torso as well and we face the right side. Once we move our torso to the right side, we're gonna take our left hand and we're gonna point to the right. 3, and you're gonna point in 4. Then you're gonna take a small step and you're gonna jump in 6. You're gonna lift both of your hands up in the air, kind of to the right side. Then you're gonna do a small circular motion and you're gonna connect your hands with your feet and you're gonna turn them to the left side. Once again, you're gonna help yourself by turning with the ball of your feet, alright? We're gonna lift our hands up in the air once again, but to do so, we're gonna do small circles with our hands, and once we lift them up, we're gonna lift our left leg as well, and our torso is gonna be turned to the right side. This part goes with lyrics. You're gonna use your torso and turn once to the left and once to the right, like that. And your hands are gonna follow the same motion. Then you're gonna do a very subtle circle with your hands and you're gonna reach the last 2 steps of the chorus, which go like that. 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8. This last step is basically changing your weight from your left foot to your right foot. You're gonna use the ball of your feet once again and first your left like that, then you step back with the left and lift the right foot. So it's like that. You can also use your shoulders to help yourself change the weight, make it more noticeable. And that is the end of part 2. Yay! Now we're gonna go slow, medium, and normal tempo with counts. And I think you're doing an amazing job. I'm so proud of you. I hope you're having fun too. And now let's go. 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and 7, and 8. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8. 1, 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. And that's it for today! Yay! I hope I could help you and I hope you had fun. Make sure to subscribe and turn the notifications on and follow me on Instagram and TikTok if you want to connect with me. I love you guys so much and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!